Greetings and welcome to the NASSP School Law Guide. I'm John Becker.
And I'm Justin Bathen.
And we are the developers of this guide. By a quick way of introduction, I'm an assistant professor of educational leadership at Virginia Commonwealth University. Prior to this, I was a professor at Hofstra University. At those two institutions, I've been teaching school law for 6 years. Formally, I'm trained as both a lawyer and an educator. I have a law degree from Boston College and a doctorate in the politics of education from Teachers College, Columbia University.
And I have a very similar background. I'm also a JD PhD. My law degree is from Southern Illinois University, where I was trained as a school leader. And then my doctoral degree is from Indiana University in Educational Policy Studies. I was a former teacher in Illinois, and now I'm a professor at the University of Kentucky, where I teach school leaders about the law. The purpose of this guide is to serve as a resource for practicing principals, to get a quick and dirty introduction to the issues involved in school law, to serve as a supplement to your existing knowledge base, and just be a general resource that you can come back to.
And the real beauty of this guide, as you'll see in a moment, is that it is an interactive and dynamic site, meaning that we can update it as the law gets updated, and we can add lots of interactive features over time.
So let's take a quick look at the site. Off the NASSP homepage, you'll find a link to the School Law Guide underneath the Knowledge Center. Once you get into the School Law Guide, you'll see this welcome video, which you've just been watching. But underneath this video is links to all the different topical modules that are currently available within the Law Guide. For instance, right now I see that student rights, religion in schools, and the Fourth Amendment are all currently available. So let's take a look inside one of these modules to see how they work. Basic Student Rights, Student Association. The First Amendment of the United States. So you see that within each module, the initial module will automatically begin once you click in. And once you're in a module, you have some control over the content being presented to you. The controls at the bottom allow you to play the module, to pause the module, to go back within the module, or to go forward within the module. So, if you only wanted to access the information on the Equal Access Act, for instance, you'll find that you can move forward to that information without having to go through the rest of the module. Now, importantly, there is more than just a single module on each topic. Here, we're in the Basic Student Rights module. However, there's more than just information about student association. There's also information about student rights on dress codes and student off-campus speech and cyberbullying, as well as a general student rights module on student speech. Now, in addition to those content modules, we've also put together frequently asked questions page and a student rights self-test. So let's take a quick look at that self-test. The self-test requires you to interact with the module. Here it's asking us to click anywhere to begin. So once we click in, we have some control over the content that's being entered in. So here the question is asking us, the blank amendment to the United States blank protects student expression in the schools. So that would be the First Amendment to the United States Constitution. And then you click on Submit, and it'll tell you if you're correct or incorrect. So let's get one wrong. And here it's telling us that we're incorrect. Now, at the end of all of these questions, you'll find that it'll give you a score, and it'll give you some idea of your sense of information on whether or not you know the topical information in these modules. Now, back within the basic module structure, there's a couple of other features I want to point out. First, there is the option to read or download the content within each module. Here, by clicking on the Read option, a text-only version of the module will come up with no images. Or by clicking on the Download option, you'll get the images as well as the text in PDF format, which you can print out and take with you if you want. Now, the last thing I want to point out are the links that will be available for each module. Here, on this religion module, we see that there's links to the First Amendment Center, Parents' Guide to Religion, and guidelines from the Department of Education. Finally, we also provide links to all the important Supreme Court decisions that relate to the topic we're presenting on in the module.
So, it's that simple.
We're going to have a continuing relationship with NASSP. We're going to be building more modules. We're going to be updating the modules that are already on the site. And we're talking about doing some more interactive type features in the future.
If you have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to contact us. Thank you for viewing, and we hope you enjoy and learn from our modules. Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.